All right, so this morning on Beastberry's Homestead, it is, oh, what is today? Okay, it's May? No, it's June. It's June 11th. And it's a Saturday, so we're gonna go see what's happening out in the garden. We're gonna plant a few things. I know I have a ton of strawberry runners coming out of the pots, so I'm gonna separate those. Oh, I forgot my clippers. And repot those. And I have a bunch of green beans to harvest. I hope it's not too early to pick things. It's only about 9 o'clock, so I don't think so. I think the sun's just up early, so. But I'm gonna see how things are going out here. Wild. A lot of these are gonna have to stay on and just dry out, but a lot of them are ready. They're good to go right now, so we're gonna pick some green beans for dinner. We have the corn looking great. There's a lot of grass and weeds coming up right now. My son is out here checking on his garden bed as well, and this is the squash bed right here. Looks good. I don't know that I see any squash yet, but I'm just gonna weed it. These are all the weeds. Oh, this plant looks really sad. This is a beautiful sunflower. It looked great yesterday. I thought it was a weed, and then I remembered I planted sunflowers. So these are all empty pots. I'm gonna weed them. And these are all the herbs, which is great. Pretty exciting how many there are. I still have all these flowers to plant. Crap. Yeah, there's lots going on in this garden. Lots and lots to do. Wish I had like a little lawnmower, or I probably have a weed eater. I think I'll have to weed eat in here. Cut some of this grass. Just right, I'll just pick it. There's just a little bit of grass. But yeah. Let's see, I think we have a cucumber. Yeah, these are all the cucumbers. I need to mulch around here because these are vining out now. And I don't really want them on the ground. These collards have seen better days. I was gonna find ladybugs. And we have a cucumber here and a cucumber here. I think these are my two pickling cucumbers. I don't know. I also don't remember where I planted my loofah. I'm kind of nervous that it may have died unless this is loofah. Maybe this is loofah. I don't know. I don't remember what that is either. So interesting. But like these strawberries have a ton of runners. Okay, so quite a few green beans, pole beans, even had some of these. And a carrot I picked too early.
So here I am pulling out the tall grass around the raised beds and also these quote unquote weeds. I know that they're actually herbal medicine. They have very good medicinal benefits. We just have them growing wild in our yard everywhere. So I don't mind pulling them up around these raised beds so they stay out of the way.
So this side of the garden is looking much better. We have rhubarb over here as well, and we have celery all here. Nothing else in this bed. This is all the watermelon, and there are some loofahs, I believe, or maybe different watermelon. The potatoes are back there. This is the onion bed right next to the potatoes. I trimmed the tops off thinking it would make the bulbs grow, and tried to like shoulder the plants, but we've had a lot of rain, so I'll do this again, shoulder them, and hopefully they continue to bulb and grow down below. This is my son's garden. He has a little tomato here, a little pepper, another little pepper. This is a weed, a flower of some sort. He decided to keep it, so that's growing great. This bed has pumpkin, cantaloupe, and a little bit of watermelon down here as well. And it has flowers everywhere. We'll see if we get any fruit. Pretty excited. Pumpkin is all kind of in the middle here. Those don't look that great. I needed my gloves and my clippers because they're really, really sharp. I was gonna trim those leaves up, but they're all vining out. Then right over here we have tomatoes, with a bunch of tomatoes growing pretty good, which is awesome. I need to weed this bed next. Whoa, this has a lot of weird things on it. I think I'm gonna give everything a little fish fertilizer too, so. And then this bed has green okra, lavender. There's some dill down there. Ooh, focus. There's a few more dill down here. Right here. This bed, I don't think I need to weed really. I need to pull the cement. I guess I missed a piece of mint here. This flower's looking beautiful. This is dark basil that I guess is going to seed. This is basil I had that died because my mint killed it. I think this is a marigold I planted. Those pots are empty, so those are reeds. We'll pick those, maybe plant something in there. That was sage. I started from seed. Crap, there's more mint coming up everywhere, so we'll have to come in. I'm gonna come in here right now and pick that out. This is my rosemary, my sage, and my little chives over here. So we're gonna get this done here. Let's get some stuff. Look at the two new little babies out with the flock. You guys might get smacked around a little bit today, but you should be okay. Oh, there she goes. Yep, she found you, but it's okay. We're going to leave that open for you, so you can hide from her if she's being a bitch. It'll be all right. We'll leave you a little hideaway because she's a little too big to fit in there chasing you, so. You're so funny. Those little ones were in there as well. So they're like, oh yeah. Hey girls. a look at this okra. I have no idea when to pick it, but I'm going to say now is probably a good time. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see here. All right, so we have quite a few plants to plant, and I think what we're going to do is plant some in this bed and some in this one. So we have these yellow pepper plants here, some miscellaneous pepper plants. These are all red peppers, and these are all jalapenos. So we're going to go ahead and plant those, but I'm going to go ahead and harvest this one. Oh, I don't know how to harvest it. Hopefully that's done. I've never grown okra, but first, can we just take a minute and appreciate all of this watermelon that is going crazy? And there's also loofah in here too, which is also going crazy. Oh, Kimberly, stop stepping on your flowers. Oh, okay. And this is the pumpkin and cantaloupe patch that is also going crazy. I just stepped on that. I'm so sorry. I'll be careful. Okay. So we're going to stay right here and plant what we're planting. Alrighty there. Hi. This is, okay, we're fine. This is Kim from Beast Raised Homestead. And today we're going to give you a little backstory on what's going on with the garden. So I usually plant my seeds based on, you know, the region, of course, like everybody does. These little dates on the back of the pages or the seed packets are just not very, they're just a broad time. So, for example, these seed packets say to plant March through May. And this graph right here, which I got from a master gardener's local at my library that I signed up for, says that we don't even plant tomatoes until January through February and August through September. And this is March to May. So the months that are recommended for my actual area, which is Central Florida, does not even recommend planting at these times. And so I learned that recently this year. I've been gardening for about 6 years now. My other garden was a lot smaller. We had like 6 4x4, maybe 4x8 little square beds. And so obviously this one is a lot bigger. And so I was planning everything based on this book. I found it at the thrift store. I believe it was like 30 cents or 50 cents or something like that. And there is this chart in here as well with the time and date to plant. And so I planted everything in the garden in small pots when they got to be about this big, nice and big, because I don't like to worry about weeds and pulling up my seeds and things like that. So I don't directly sow right into the beds, only for certain plants. And so I planted everything based on this book. Well, then I took this master gardener's class. I got a new graph chart, and I said, you know what, let me just compare the dates in these charts, you know. And turns out when you're buying these books used, to make sure that you check this. So this book was published in 1987. 1987. Whoopsie. 1987. So I'm sure temperatures, weather has changed a lot since then. Obviously it has. This book recommends planting, let's see, when did it recommend planting my pumpkin? Let's see. Where's the pumpkin? Give me the pumpkin. 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 I don't even see pumpkin now. So, I don't know. But I don't even see pumpkin in here. But anyways, I planted my pumpkin months ago. It's already been in the garden. And this is the new up-to-date graph that I'm supposed to be planning everything based on. And according to this chart, I'm not even supposed to plant pumpkin until mid-July. So that's still 2 or 3 more weeks. And I planted pumpkin months ago. I already have it in the garden, flowering, trying to produce fruit. It's vining all over the ground. So I may have planted my stuff off a couple of months. So whoopsie. So we're still getting green beans, we're getting tomatoes. Obviously the plants are going to do what they're going to do, and we're still going to get food from them, but you want to try to plant them at the best time for your region. So next up, which I'm pretty excited to plant, is going to be strawberries. September 25th or October 25th is what this chart recommends planting the seeds. And I started strawberry seeds according to this, I think back again months ago. I think I started them in like February or something. It says here is for strawberries in Central for September to October. So I guess it's not really that far off, because this just says September 25th to October 25th. So I did plant my strawberries then. So my strawberries would probably be fine. But everything else, I don't really think it was planted at the right time. Let's see, this book says tomatoes from February to March and then September. And this one says tomatoes January to February and August to September. So definitely there's a little bit of variation in between when they recommend planting the plants. So some of the plants they may not produce. I am going to plant some more pumpkin plants in mid-July, of course, just to make sure. I want to try to get a harvest. We've never grown pumpkin, cantaloupe, watermelon. We've tried before, no luck. So I'm very excited. But again, this is the first year I've ever been that into it, and I've started planning based on the planting charts local to me, not the planting instructions that they put on the back of these, because it's a much broader date that they give you. And so, but anyway, so just a lesson learned for anybody who is thinking of gardening. Make sure that you check your planting dates appropriately, and don't use books from 1987, okay? So that lesson has been learned. We are going to go out in the garden, get a little bit more work done. I have a couple of jalapeno pepper plants that I want to plant today. Let's come see. So these are just peppers. Let's see, what is this marked? Yeah, we got yellow peppers that need to go in. All these tomatoes have finally come up now, and they're looking a little better. We have some red peppers here. These are a bunch of lemon trees that I started from seed. Oh, here's a weed. But yeah, these bunch of little lemon trees. These are clippings. I had to prune a couple trees, so I'm trying to get those to root for me. And these jalapeno peppers are really mad with all the sun here, so we are going to move these bad boys and plant these today along with all the peppers. So very excited. These looked much happier the other day. Oh, I'm sad. All right, so it is June 24th, Friday. Just a little garden update. These are green onions. I started onions, green onions, lost all the tags, of course. So I wasn't sure which was which. I thought these were onions, but these are green onions because the bulbs aren't doing anything. But the tops, every time I trim them, like onions, they just keep growing. So they must be green onions, not onions, but that's okay. So this is the pumpkin, cantaloupe, a little bit of watermelon patch, and things are vining out. We have flowers. Hopefully we get fruit soon, or at some point this year. It doesn't have to be soon, just whenever it's ready. But yeah, so it's vining out really nicely. And some's even come out here, stepped on a few, whoopsie doopsie. Here is the tomato bed. I've already picked quite a few tomatoes. There's a few more getting ready. There are tomatoes everywhere though. Look at these. Look, a pumpkin. Oh my gosh. Oh, don't get too excited, Kimberly. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Oh my God, I can't even take it. But anyways, oh, look, the little yellow tomatoes. These taste so good, but the plant definitely died on me about. But yeah, so right over here, we have loofah and pumpkin planted in here. Look at the size of these leaves. They sure are happy in here. This is all watermelon. I planted potatoes back there, but I don't know how they're gonna do, if they're gonna do anything for me. Here's the rhubarb and the celery I planted a while ago. I guess it's not gonna do anything. Oh my God, look at how far out. Look at the bumblebee. Oh, well, hi, Mr. Feller. Look at that. That is insane. Oh, vine it, baby. This bed we have blurriness. Okay, there we go. We have a few miscellaneous things. We have some okra in between, parsley, I believe, over here. We have some dill. Ooh, stop stepping on my vines, Kimberly. I just planted some peppers in here as well. And these okras are doing really good, starting to produce for us, which is very fun. A little lavender here. This raised bed back here is my youngest son's, so he chose to save a flower, and he's got that tomato plant right there, and everything else in there I think pretty much died, so I saved a few of these pepper plants for him in case he wants to put them in his garden. So and then over here, just herbs. That's obviously marigold, that's doing great. Flower, and planted all these peppers. My neighbor garden, so I'm gonna save one of those for my son and one of those for her. My dark basil going to seed. Ooh, grasshopper. Get off of there. A little rosemary, looking great. Some sage and my chives, which are looking good. Sage I started from seed. Here's one of the tomato beds from the side here. So that's looking great. Here's the other tomato bed. We've been getting a whole lot of rain right now, and so fingers crossed. But yeah, these don't look as bushy as the other ones. These I pruned, so definitely won't prune these. This bed, I believe this is just some acorn squash. I'm not seeing any flowers, or I'm not seeing any. A horsefly just bit me. Anything crazy going on here yet? Some stuff I've already picked. This was all collards and stuff, but I had to cut it back because the aphids were just so bad. But we have little cucumbers. Oh, look at that one. Oh my God, there's like 3 over here. Holy hell. Okay, come on. These are the strawberries too. I'm gonna do something different with those guys, because here's the corn, which I guess is gonna die because it's not the right time of year. So what I'm gonna do with these strawberry pots is I'm gonna stick the whole pot in the dirt here, because all these little runners want to get into the ground and make new plants, which I would love, but whenever I cut them right off, they get really mad. So I figure if I just stick them in the pot, in the raised beds, maybe they will be a little better. Because yeah, just so many runners, and I tried to separate some and they died on me. So, but anyways, here's the green beans. I missed a bunch that I wasn't able to harvest, so we're just leaving them on there for dried beans. I don't think that they are quite ready yet. Ooh, that one's pretty dry. Not that one. Ooh, got one more to get here. This one's been on too long, so. Oh, look at the little green beans. So cute. And same thing with over here. Lots of green beans to dry out. And I still haven't picked these carrots yet, because the one I picked was really tiny, so I don't know. I've just been leaving them, but here's the other corn. I guess it's just gonna die. Strawberry plant looks rough. Again, I'm gonna stick it in there so they can vine out. And I think I just found a crap ton of cucumbers. This is what I harvested earlier. We got a cucumber yesterday too. But I see, look at that little feller. I see, I do. I see some really big ones hiding in here. Oh, dang. That is so awesome. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Work it, bitch. This is, I see 4 right here that have to be picked. So, this one, let's see. You're turning yellow on me, so you're coming off too. And you as well. Oh, oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Look at this. Oh, that is so fun. All right, so let's go ahead and get this done. Here's the squash bed. Nothing too crazy here. It's just doing its thing. Got some dill in there. Here's my little pineapple plant that is coming up. Man, I gotta mulch around this. Definitely need to do that today. Bunch of flowers. These are all the herbs. Wow, look at the basil. My sunflowers. There's a honeybee in there. Oh, look at this big. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, my basil is done. That's not good. I'll have to do something with that. Here's all the herbs that I planted. And with all this rain that we've had, I just can't. Look at this. This is spearmint, I believe. Look at the size of this thing. I mean, Jesus. Oh, this one looks a little mad at it. May have to water you. But, I mean, oh, this area is just... Ooh, look at this pretty flower. These sunflowers are getting ready to open for me, which is very exciting. This one didn't die on me, which is also very exciting. Oh, so much fun. But look at this. That's got to be my... That's the last of it. I'm going to water these and see how they do. Pretty exciting. Just a little work and get all of this fun stuff. So exciting. Hi there. So I just wanted to add an ending clip really quick for this video, but it is now June 30th or so. Moving right along in the month here. But I'll go ahead and get this video up for you guys. If you're interested in gardening or pottery, then hit the like button and follow, and I will see you guys in the next video. So have a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, and see you next time. Bye.